mind if I move your token over here a bit so we've got a bit of room?
Move me out of the way.
So that's going to sit there and do nothing. So I need to engage that myself because it's aloof. It won't automatically attack me.
It'll just kind of follow us round, won't it? Because it's a hunter.
It will. But this would be useful because, yes. Okay, that's good. Incidentally, in the Dunwich Horror, which I hope you've all read, these guys, they go in swarms. And whenever somebody's dying, they start screeching in time with the dying. Then when the person dies, if they all start cackling, that means that they've got the person's soul. If they if they go silent, they've missed it.
Huh.
So these guys are pretty nasty.
They sound like Banshee.
Kind of. Let's draw on for Rex now. Visions of future past. Rex has to test willpower 5. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck.
Are these visions of things to be, or things that might be, or could these horrors have already happened?
So Rex, I've gone all the way across the map. I didn't want to do that. Rex has not a lot that can help him in this, and his willpower is 3. He's going to just have to test it, I think.
Oh dear.
So shuffle that, and it's 3, and his willpower of 5.
That's the opposite of what we needed.
So that's 4. So he discards 4 from his deck.
Discard 4 cards.
And yeah, I've just flipped them and don't know what they were. Hope one of them wasn't his good one.
Fingers crossed.
And it is, I think we are up to date. This is our turn again.
Yay.
So who would like to go first this time? Does it have to be the same order, or do you want to start clearing out this room?
Well, I think that's a good plan. I don't know if Drew wants to go first or if I should go first.
I'll allow you to go first, John.
Okay.
Go on then, John. What?
No, I don't want to do that. Not a good plan. Oh, do I want to do that? How hard is this one? This is a 3. I don't want to do that.
Could be here a while.
No, okay, it's 3 versus 3. It's 3 versus 0.
Oh, that's your first action.
Take 2.
Did you shuffle?
Yep, I did.
Okay, and your third action?
No.
Oh no, nothing. And John exhausts. Drew, you can either stay here and investigate with Duke, or you can go up. You can go up and get a couple more, snaffle a couple more clues from the library, which I just moved about accidentally from the library.
Sorry, I missed that last bit.
So you can either stay where you are and investigate here with Duke, or you can move up to the library, do what you did before, run into the library, grab a clue, and then run back out again.
But doesn't the library mean I have to spend 2?
Yes, but then because you're using Duke, you can go in there, move and investigate as 1 action with 2 actions, and then come back down and move and investigate the location you just came from for another action. If you
doing it.
So that goes there. So investigate the library for 2. That's 3. Do you want to play anything to it, or are you gonna go for it?
So it's 4 versus 3 at the moment.
4 versus 3. Now it's 6 versus 3. Go on. 2.
-4.
Oh no.
2 versus 3.
So I failed by how much?
1.
1.
Bam.
What was that? Oh, is that? Did you have a special card that lets you do stuff?
Fast. Play when you fail by 2 or less. Discover 2 clues in your location.
Woohoo! Go on then.
That's what I found.
Take them. Take them.
Am I taking them?
Yeah, you take them. That was very well played.
I didn't take any for the last turn. I've just realised.
I took it for you.
Yay.
That was very well played. That's your 2 actions, and if you want to use Duke again, you need to discard a card to ready him, and then you can use him again.
I shall discard this one.
Which was cunning distraction, no enemies. Okay, so he readies. And you're going to jump back down to John and grab a clue from John's place?
Yeah. Nothing to play this time. Oh, I didn't shuffle. I didn't shuffle.
Yeah, because that was the -4 that came out last time. Yep. That's a fail.
Oh. It didn't look good.
But yeah, but still, I don't think we could ask for much more of that. So how many clues are we on at the moment?
5.
5 out of 12. My turn. I've got a whippoorwill here. I'm going to engage the whippoorwill for 1 action. So now he is engaged with me. Because I had to force that myself.
You just kind of walk up to him and go, hey.
And I'm going to fight him with my blackjack, which gives me a +1. And my beat cop, which gives me a +1. So I am 6 versus this guy's 2.
That sounds good.
What could possibly go wrong?
Our luck so far.
Never mind. That's -2.
6 versus 4 versus 2.
Yep. So he's dead. And play when you defeat an enemy.
Ooh.
For 1 clue. Yep. Discover 1 clue at your location.
Very nice.
So that goes to this guy. Goes to Mr. Discard Pile. I'm glad I got rid of him. He does 1 horror, and I don't want that on me. So that's my second action. My third action. What's the one on this? 1. I'm gonna. Can I try and investigate this? I could try and investigate this. 1 versus 2.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's not very
We
likely.
need to put this one back.
Yeah, so I do it.
And then shuffly shuffle.
Shuffly shuffle. Yay! So that's 8 clues, I believe.
Yeah. No, 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Yep, sorry.
7 out of 12.
7 out of 12. That's still good.
It's going well.
So now let's go
So far.
to. Do you want to play Rex for this one, John?
Yeah, I'll take over Rex.
Yep. If we can take it in turns that way, then Drew can do Rex next time.
Let's see. What does Rex have in terms of cards? No, not right now.
If Rex can get that last clue, that gives us that gives us a victory point, which gives us at least 1 experience at the end of the game, which is something that we could do with.
Don't have the resources for that one. Yeah, okay, let's investigate. That's 2 actions to investigate.
Yep.
Slightly annoying. Hey.
He's got hyper awareness if you want to use his resource to give him another book.
Yeah, let's give him another book.
Okay, so that's
on
5 versus 3. You don't use the flashlight?
No, I don't think we need to at the moment.
Okay. Yay! So that's -1.
Yep.
Okay, so he gets his clue. There are no more clues, so he can't actually.
There are no more clues, so
He can't use his ability. But still, that's one for later. That's one for later on.
And then I'll move him down here as a final action.
Okay. Do you want to put something on that? I'm going to put a resource token on that to show that we've dealt with that one. That's victory points at the end. Very good.
Oh yeah.
So that's done. Ready up all your stuff?
Oh, let me draw his card.
Yeah, while you're there. Draw your cards. Take your thingy. Take your resource. Ready up, Drew. Ready up, everything. And I'll flip your token for you. Right. So
I got a weakness.
you got to play it straight away.
So I'm searching for Izzy.
Okay. Attach searching for Izzy to the location farthest from you. That's about right. 3,
investigate.
1, 2.
If
I
you
think
succeed-
actually the dormitories is further.
Is it?
Yes, because the dormitories, you can only access the dormitories through the student union.
Right.
So
So basically, if we end the game while searching for Izzy is still in play, I suffer 1 mental trauma.
well, that's going to be fun.
if I take 2 moves to investigate that location, instead of discovering clues there, I can discard searching for Izzy because presumably I find a clue to
Yes.
Izzy,
Drew,
whoever Izzy is.
Izzy's your sister.
Ah, fair enough.
Drew,
Interesting.
did you do your stuff? Draw and do your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did all that.
I've done mine. So, are we ready to move on?
Yep. So I draw the
Dooms.
Doom. Thrall. Spawn. Location with the most clues.
It spawns with you. Oh no, sorry. Location with most clues. It's with you anyway, to be honest.
Spawns with me. Anyway,
And he engages. He engages with you, I guess, because you drew him.
I guess.
Yep.
He's also got retaliate, which I guess means he punches back.
If you lose your attack on him, yes.
Sweet.
So,
Malevolence has overtaken their mind, turning them into a soulless puppet.
how many wounds has he got? He's only got 2 attacking 2 wounds, so he's quite easily doable. She, I think that's a she actually. Is that a she? Looks like a she. It. Drew, do you want to draw your encounter?
No, because it's always bad.
Well, I mean, that's the point.
That's the point of the game. Locked door. Attach the. Oh, this just gets better and better. Attach the location with the most.
So the door slams in our face.
So we can't investigate that location.
That sounds good.
And
I say sarcastically.
my turn, which is pushed into the beyond. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck and discard the top 3 cards.
Oh, rough.
If a copy of that card is discarded, take 2 horror. So an asset, non-story asset I control is one of these 2 cards. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to discard my blackjack because that's a specific fight action, but this is just going to be 1+1 anyway. And the rest of the thing says.
No, you shuffle it into your deck.
Oh, if I shuffle it into my deck, yeah. And if I redraw that card,
If you redraw it and discard it,
discard the top 3 cards. 1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3. Oh no!
oh,
Take 2 horror. Oh, that is the worst possible outcome.
what are the feckin' chances?
Rex. Arcane.
Barrier attached to Rex's location.
As an additional cost to move into or out of attached location, test willpower 4. If successful, discard Arcane Barrier. Otherwise, you must cancel effects and we will discard the top 5 of your deck.
So this place just got really fucked up.
Right, so just to recap, it's all gone horribly pear-shaped.
So the door slammed in our face, an arcane barrier has gone up behind us, and some creepy humanoid monster, soulless beast has just come out and roared in our faces. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good, guys.
And,
I don't sound too confident on that.
It's great. Everything's fine.
right, so how do you want to handle this? Do you want me to come in there and beat up this thing for you?
But that means that you can't move through the arcane barrier.
Can I move into it? You're right. I need to test my
Into
willpower.
or out of. So we can't leave and you can't get in here.
Well, you can do if you beat the willpower test.
Well, yeah, okay. We've got to take a test to move or
How's my
discard the top 5 cards of the
right?
deck.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna move into there. I'm going to play guts as part of my willpower. So that's a 2 head check. Anything else? That's a fight skill. That's an event. It's a taunt. Okay, so I'm going to take that. So that's 6 versus this thing's 4.
Come on.
Yay! Arcane barrier gone down.
Yeah.
So that's my first action. My second action, I am going to engage the thrall from you. So I can go to my discard pile. My third action, I'm going to try and hit it with my beat cop and then hope one of you guys can finish it off. Actually, no, I've got a better idea. Have I got a better idea? What does this thing
Oh.
do? No, that's okay. I'm happy with that outcome. So, shuffle. This is my attack now. So I'm at 5 versus at 2. 1 damage.
Yeah.
That's a 3 damage. I don't want a 3 damage. I want a 1 damage. 1 damage. And that's my turn. So if one of you guys wants to finish this thing off, that'd be great. Oh, I get a resource because it engaged me. That's good.
I'm going to punch that unless you want to, Drew.
I was going to investigate because I'm good at that.
You can't. You need to knock the door down
I would
first.
suggest you go elsewhere and investigate somewhere else because the door just slammed shut. But you can move to.
You can move to the quad and then to one of these 2 places with Duke.
Let's have a look.
This thing is a punch 4 or a foot 4.
Okay, so I'll move here.
1, and you can Duke into somewhere else.
I'll Duke into.
The science building dominates the eastern side of the campus. Its windows are dark, save for a lone window shining faintly in the corner of the basement. Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just put the
Forced. After the science building is revealed, put the set-aside alchemy labs into play.
Search for alchemy labs.
Forced. When you fail a head test in the science building, take 1 damage.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, alchemy labs, that's what it should be.
A trail of viscous ooze snakes through the halls of the science building's first floor, leading down into the basement.
Alchemy labs. The door leading into the alchemy labs is locked. You cannot move into the alchemy labs. A pungent stench rises from the laboratory downstairs. The silence of the hall is broken by the unmistakable hiss of a burner. And do you want to finish your action and investigate?
Yes.
So you've got a 4 versus its 2 at the moment.
Yes, and Duke is exhausted. Doggy's worn out. Shuffle and draw.
Going for it. Sorry, I didn't do the shuffle bit. There we go.
Oh no! You can ready up Duke and try again.
Is that a head?
How
No.
much have I failed by? Have I failed by 2?
That was it's
Yeah.
you fell by 2.
That helped me.
Get +2 to your value for that test. Oh yes, take
Yes.
that. Take it.
That would.
Take the clue.
I'll do that. Do I not have to pay resourcing for that?
No. That yes, you do. Sorry, yes, you do.
How much is it?
1.
Nice.
Take your clue
And
from
then-
there. And
Clue.
do you want to do that again? How many clues are we on at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
5,
I'll go for
6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9.
No.
Don't forget you have to discard a card if you're doing that. You have to discard if you're doing that to ready up Duke.
Or do I have to ready up Duke?
You don't have to, but you're playing.
No, you'd
you're playing
investigate
2 versus
yourself.
2. You played 2 versus 2. It's up to you.
I'll just go 2 versus 2.
Okay. Ah.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's your actions. Let's flip him over. John, what would you like to do?
I'm going to punch the thing.
Can I suggest you punch the door, actually?
Sure, you can suggest I punch what do you feel like, but I thought we were trying to punch the dude that's on you.
I can take that hit, but if you punch the door down, if you can do both, if you can punch the door down first, then Rex can get in and do his stuff with his investigation.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan. I'll punch the door first. So that is a punch of 4, because of Francis Morgan and his backup,
That's good.
versus the door of 4.
Yes. Do you want to play anything for it? Have you got anything to play for it?
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to ready up this knife I have in my hand.
Ah, is that a fight action? I don't think it counts as a fight action.
I'm going to ready up this knife anyway, because I'm about to fight a thing.
Okay. So, punching the door.
And then I'm going to punch the door, which is 4 versus 4.